Hello, in this video I am going to refer to the lesson plan about or where the topic healthy environment. This topic is very interesting to work with the students of second baccalaureate year in a class for 45 minutes. For developing this class, I'm going to take a call aims related with the skills as listening, where the students will be able to understand the content in a short lecture about natural resources. Then, in speaking skill, the students are going to identify the main and specific ideas and some detail of environmental issues. To get the reading aims, the students have to understand by reading the main points about the environmental problems dialogue. In writing activity, I'm going to evaluate and identify the way to protect the environment by asking students the personal opinions based on the text and on the personal knowledge about the environment that they have. For methodology, I'm going to apply the silent way and the task-based language learning. For example, in silent way, the students have to read some short articles about the environment and the test-based language learning. The method is applying when the students have to complete their different activities that they have in their books. In the strategies, students are going to read the options very carefully, analyzing and understand the option and choose the correct one. For listening, I'm going to introduce some expressions about the topic to make easier for students understanding. Also, the students using the objects to predict the main idea of a dialogue, and they have to demonstrate they agreeing or disagreeing with a strong opinion stage in their books. In the anticipatory set, I'm going to elicit students to write the following questions on the board. For example, what is a healthy environment? Ask students to think about the question and base it in their personal experiences. Students in the personal experiences obtain their opinions and answer through a brainstorming. Encourage students to describe and provide features that make up a healthy environment for humans, animals, and plants to live in. I choose these questions in the anticipatory set because it includes to students to give their opinions because it is an opening question and the many answers can be given for the students, and also it is the way students are involved in a class without effort. Their participation is freely, their participation is active, and the students feel very well with the activities that they develop during the class. In the modeling activity, students are asked to listen an audio about an expert talking about natural resources. Before doing, I'm going to show some expressions and words relating with the topic. Then ask them to pay attention to the audio and identify the resources that are illustrated. On the other hand, in the reading activity, I'm going to ask the students to underline the unknown words and give the meaning in a digital dictionary or physical or according to the context. I'm going to give reasons about the importance of learning vocabulary to understand the other activities. In the guide practice, the students start to develop the audio activity about the natural resource. If it's necessary, they have to listen the audio several times to identify the words to complete the diagram. After that, they have to repeat together with the teacher the vocabulary or the word bank. And I'm going to show them some objects like coal, timber, and water, like supplementary material to understand in a better way the topic. Next, I'm going to tell the students they are going to listen a conversation about the environmental report by two environmentalists. Then I will ask the students to identify the new words and pay attention to the clues in the reading to complete the next activity. In the independence activities, the students after listening the audio, and I'm going to give them a printed activity where they have to separate the resource through attribute in renewable or non renewable, and also they have work in the book activity where they have to listen the audio and check the correct option according to they hear. They need to listen the conversation at least twice to identify the correct answer. Also, the use of the supplementary material like realia. Also, I mentioned, for example, coal. Also, I use other supplementary realia, water that the students show, and other realia is timber. With this object, the students feel real their learning and allowing me to show them the differences between the resources that they have in our planet. Yet, also, they can identify the importance of take care the environment. The negative points of this plan can be there is a short vocabulary for environmental problems, and I can give too many words because students can confuse and can use with many words. A positive points in the is an organized plan thinking in students, environment, the age, and knowledge. In this plan, I will change writing by speaking because writing is more difficult than speaking, and people use most speaking than writing to communicate their ideas, and that why people most of the time use speaking to share their ideas, and they are successfully if they speak a lot. Thanks.